No, we are like, hey, this evening I had to work tomorrow. Hey, half an hour, trip to the Mino dungeon. Let's go! Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfside channel and welcome to the second episode of the big adventure in Mortal Online 2. And yeah, just for comparison reasons, for example, the way from the Tindrem to the Minotaur dungeon in Mortal Online 1, with also some interesting talk with Canopo, who also played Mortal Online 1, and with Paul, who never played Mortal Online 1. And one very interesting time is the time needed to go there. Just for example, if I decide to, hey, let's go to the Mino dungeon, let's have some fun, let's go that dungeon, let's go there, then enough content was there in a short amount of minutes.
Yeah, you can press K and see the pet. Because it considers the pet and yourself as a, like, the same.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot. When you sit on the pet, you don't have the pet in your pet information. Yeah. Oh,
yeah, it considers, like,
that game was so good. Oh!
Like, it considers the player that is mounting the horse like a different object than the player and the horse.
Don't get me wrong, but now the comparison to Mortal Online 2 and what have changed, this has a big impact. I don't know, I see it with complete different eyes now, because now I have the comparison to Mortal Online 2, but before that was just normal. That were just bugs that you are ignoring.
Oh, the arena, how much better was it? Like, it had a function at least.
Oh, it looks so fucked up. The graphics and I don't know.
Are you complaining about the graphics?
A little bit.
Like, it's almost 20 years old.
Oh fuck, the UI
No,
is
no.
bugging. Holy fuck. Okay, now it works.
Why is there a fucking Tindremic commoner here?
Yeah, they were always roaming here, you could farm them for Tiaras.
Oh. How many marble cows do I
And
have?
here was our big WZ little village tower thing with walls around, and there were walls directly here on the road. We built walls on the road with a gate. That were pretty fun times, and back there was also a bat cave where you can stat up your character. For example, you have a red character and you have too many murder counts, and every time you revive yourself, you lost a bit of strength, dexterity, constitution and stuff like that. You lost a little bit of that, and then you went through in the bat cave and were just blocking the bats that you can get your stats back. But later they implemented the priest with the territorial control where you can revive yourself without these consequences. This changed a little bit the habits of people around towns and stuff like that, because everyone has had 4 characters and some were using that character just to farm other people. And with the priest change with no consequences other than just not being able to enter any city, more people played a murderer than you expect, because everyone has the chance to that and the consequences were nearly 0. And that is maybe also a problem for the new player experience, especially around cities and stuff like that. Sure, it's Mortal, it's hard, it's meant to be hard, but I mean, directly murdering someone 50 meters outside the town and then being able to just stand inside the town doesn't make any sense for me, just in my opinion. I don't know how you see that. But now with the security zones, check the link in the description. There was a recent video about the security zones, and maybe that will change in the future, that some new players maybe have the chance to actually explore the game instead of quitting and playing Rust. And by the way, there were a lot more titles. For example, I also have, I don't know, some titles where you need to kill a few hundred people. And I redone my character 3 times, so the stats are not really accurate to what I have there. But yes, I also killed a lot of people back then. Yeah, once I made a new character 2014. That was where I stopped with the... A blue killed 687 with that character here. Yeah, and everyone had 4 characters for 1 account. This was good, that you have more player opportunity and stuff you can do, for example. But there's also a downside, like everyone was playing, nearly everyone had a murder character. And I don't know, comparing the hostility from Mortal Online 1 to Mortal Online 2 is like in Mortal Online 2 the people are not so toxic in my opinion. and they are not so bad and not so angry in my opinion. I mean, in Mortal Online 1 it was gate camping was a normal thing, and many other stuff that people are just plopping up everywhere because everyone was locking out their character exactly at the spots where nearly every time is PvP, so that they can quickly access the PvP. But another interesting thing that Henrik said a few months ago, that everything from Mortal Online 1 is in Mortal Online 2. Okay. Henrik, I'm just sleeping here on the ground. I can't do that in Mortal Online 2. I don't see weasels in Mortal Online 2. I don't even see the bull horses. Where is the breeding function and all the other shit? Mortal Online 1 has like 90% more content than Mortal Online 2, man. Sleeping is actually a really good function. Yeah, I'm sleeping to regain a little bit of stamina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sleeping function, not in Mortal Online 2, Henrik. Where's the sleeping function, bro?
What?
Why do it? Yes, there is a sleeping function other than resting, which is better because like you can't see anything, but you regain more health reserve and stamina reserve.
And also many other little features. I don't know. This is not a rant. I mean, everyone makes mistakes. I also forget a lot of stuff all the time. I don't know. No problem, Henrik. But please don't say that it's feature complete from Mortal Online 1 to Mortal Online 2 if it's not. The music is a little bit annoying after hearing it for 13 years.
I guess so. Since the music developer is working for Valheim, we won't be hearing anything new for who knows how much.
So let's get up again through the Cougars and to the Mino dungeon. And I mean, I don't want to spoiler here, but this is the whole trip. The whole video here is just a trip from Tindrem to the Mino dungeon. And if you want to go currently from Tindrem to the Mino dungeon, you need at least 1 hour to do that. Sure, always depending where you're riding in Mortal Online 2 and stuff like that. But I mean, here in Mortal Online 1 I don't have the riding skill, and it's still pretty fast to go there. And the Cougars were pretty dangerous, and they are also now pretty dangerous in Mortal Online 2. And yeah, where are the Cougars near Fabenum, between Fabenum and Kranesh, Henrik? I guess getting dismounted here will be a nightmare.
Please don't get dismounted, please.
So the Cougars for Beast Mastery was, yeah, an option. It always depended on who you fighting against, of course. But in general, leveling pets and using...
Well, I mean, Cougars in Mortal Online 1 were way more strong, if I'm not mistaken. Like they were hitting for like 50 if you had a Molarium armor. Wait a second. I'm slow as fuck.
Is it snowing?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it isn't.
It is snowing a bit. Yeah. It had a proper weather system.
I'm glad that we have a decent weather system in Mortal Online 2, but what is still missing in Mortal Online 2 is that the trees are moving a little bit. That is still missing, Henrik, and that some wind blows. Because every time I'm recording landscape, it's static. It's very static, it looks static.
What the fuck? There's still... What is this?
I guess someone built there. Yeah, that is how TC looked like in Mortal Online 1 for everyone.
What is
Yeah,
it?
be careful.
Just a stronghold?
Yeah, you could place walls everywhere, so...
Oh, you could...
Yeah, this is the... my friend Artisanos Palisade.
Artisanos. Oh, I thought you meant Arcidano. Okay, that are
No.
two different people.
Okay. Yeah. Be careful for mercenary mages.
It was just like modular building, like individual parts you could place, not a whole stronghold at
Place
once.
the shit everywhere you wanted.
Yeah, but single walls and roofs and
walls,
stuff.
yeah.
But
that's
you
cool.
couldn't place them inside dungeons or near the entrance of some dungeons, and yeah, inside some caves you couldn't build, and stuff like that. There were some places that were restricted, but basically you could place it even up a tower. A lot of people built tower controls in mountains that weren't supposed to be reachable, but they did it by exploiting and parking and stuff like that. It was fucked up because gems wouldn't do anything with it. Do you remember it, Spets?
Yeah.
Also, a lot of people.
This was more building warfare than actual war.
Yeah. A lot of people was also exploiting to get inside the houses and like, if you know the guild Fire, maybe you don't know it, but it was a pretty huge guild, and they disbanded the guild because they got destroyed by the use of an exploit, and they got mad and quitted the game. Yeah, it was very bugged and fucked up.
I mean, in general, the territorial control system was okay, but it was, I don't know, not well thought through. I mean, Star Wars has a theoretical thing in their mind, and the whole player community does everything else. And when we can learn something from Mortal Online 1 is nothing ever goes as planned. Oh yeah, and riding up hills was way slower.
Yes. It was realistic.
That is also an awesome mechanic, and they had a struggle at first to implementing that, but then they got it right.
Had to go sideways to get faster.
Or just run on foot up the mountain.
Or just get off the horse most of the times.
I'm feeling like a fucking 80-year-old explaining the good old times.
But it wasn't good. At least it doesn't sound like it.
The good old times. The same, but a little bit different.
Yeah. But it was special.
Yeah, very special, yeah.
In his own ways, you know? Special in all kinds of, you know?
Yeah.
A special bad
like
way
Spetsnaz.
and in a special good way. Where the fuck are you, Spets?
What? Mino
Okay,
dungeon.
yeah, okay.
The best response ever. Where are you? At the Mino dungeon, because we are riding to the Mino dungeon. And yeah, here we are. You can see the Mino dungeon there. Yeah, we're already there.
Oh my fucking
Yeah,
God.
it don't take fucking ages, like 3 hours riding into
Yeah.
fucking nonsense land
how much
where
did
no
it take?
fucking
10
content
minutes?
is to the fucking Mino dungeon. No, we are like, hey, this evening I had to work tomorrow. Hey, half an hour trip to the Mino dungeon. Let's go.
And to be honest, how much better was the PvP outside the Minotaur dungeon? Like, in my opinion, it was way better. Like, I remember having a lot better fights in Mortal Line 1 Mino dungeon than in Mortal Line 2. But maybe that's just my experience.
And yeah, I remember the good old times where the Mino dungeon was walled off from some guilds. Yeah, basically it wasn't fun because I wasn't able to go in there, so I was fucking angry. But on the other hand, I just thought in my head, in what MMO is it possible that like a guild of 50 to 100 people can wall off a fucking Mino dungeon? The fucking one dungeon, and they can just wall it off. Holy shit.
Let's not get our horses eaten.
I really like the Mino dungeon, and then they patched in the fucking big Mino at the entrance. I really hate that guy.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Every time something worked, every time something was good, Star Wars patched it to shit. Literally every fucking time. That was just a little rant of me, just some emotions came up again because I was so fucking angry every time Star Wars changed something. I really did for months, for years, and had fun doing that. I mean, just for example, the Riser dungeon was perfect with 2-3 people you could go in there. Then after they changed it, they removed the other types of risers. Only riser berserkers were in there and shit like that, or riser soldiers and stuff like that. And then fucking impossible. You go in there with 5 people. You're looking around the corner. You have 3 Rizzer commanders on your ass, and you just die. Yeah, wow, nice, nice content, Star Wars. Wow, well thought through. Yeah.
What the fuck is this music?
You did the way from Tindrem to Mino in like 5 minutes or what?
Yeah.
10 minutes more or less. Like
10 minutes? Yeah, okay. Yeah, but
yeah,
it's still.
Oh no!
Coming, I'm coming.
Ah, fucking hell!
Did he die?
Horse is dead. Horse is dead.
I told you to be careful.
Night Snitch got it.
No, Rebecca. Holy shit. Well, anyway.
When I first discovered that Night Snatcher spawn 10 years ago, the first thing that came into my head was like, who on fucking earth thought that it was a good idea to have a Night Snatcher spawn directly beside the fucking entrance? And one other thing, yeah, we could ride with the horses in the dungeon while being a mounted archer, for example, in the dungeon. And no directional blocking. Oh yeah.
Wait, what? You just blocked in time and...
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a little bit easier.
A little bit? That makes... It's a new... I don't know how to describe it.
I have no torches, but I don't know if we need them.
So, thanks for watching the second part of the adventure. And please leave your opinion in the comments if you need a sleeping function or if you need the functions that are described today in Mortal Kombat 2 or not, or is it good that this stuff is gone. So don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell. And next time we will look deep into the dungeon with also a lot of features you didn't expect it. So special thanks to all the supporters, of course. Carmel, Professor Olu, Cario, The Spicy Gentleman, Slavic Gaming, Ronus, Patanax, Whip, Colon, Bulldog, Canopo, you and all the others, of course. And Paul, of course. So always remember to make your hard while to make travel time hard, to make party hard, and see you all next time. Goodbye.